This is how I'm going to start the show. How y'all doing? This is Let's Talk Houston Rockets. I'm, of course, KG, Kris Gardner of the Houston Roundball Review. This is how I'm going to start the show. I could do that 5 more times because the Rockets missed 10 straight threes in the fourth quarter of tonight's 104-100 loss to the Miami Heat without Jimmy Butler. The Rockets in the fourth quarter, 2 for 10 on twos, 4 for 15 on threes. I just, let me say it again, 2 for 10 on twos, 4 for 15 on threes. They missed 10 straight threes. I was late starting because I was typing up the play-by-play for the fourth quarter. Made 2 free throws, start the fourth quarter. The game was in doubt because they blew a lead late in the third quarter. But I'll get into it momentarily. Solo, how you doing? Thrill, they kept shooting threes. They kept shooting them. And Justin, when in doubt, they jack up threes. And this, our man's get to spin. We can talk about that too. And it was weird because first, let's talk about that. We'll get to the threes in a second. Looking at the replay, it did look like referee Mark Davis got to 5 before Fred called timeout. It did look like that. You know, Craig Ackerman, he counted 1,001, 1,002. Craig got to 5. And Mark Davis, you know, I've always been taught if the ref gets to 4, you don't have to call it, give you the timeout. Mark Davis got to 5. But then it looked like Fred was talking to Mark kind of calm. He must have said the magic word or something, and then Mark tossed him. And then Fred's talking to him, like, you know, after he gets tossed, he's like, Mark, come on, man. What are you doing, Mark? Late in the game, I'm calling timeout. Mark's like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. It didn't look like Fred, you know, okay, he bumped him. And that's a no-no. Okay, yeah. But Fred was calm. We've seen Fred go off this season. We've seen that. He was calm. But then moments later, the could have been ugly brawl. Could have been. Tyler Hero and Amen Thompson were like near the front row of fans. Tyler Hero's walking toward the bench, ready for the inbound. He must have said something, or Amen said something. They get face to face, and then Amen tosses Tyler to the floor. And then Terry Rozier jumps on Amen, and then all hell breaks loose. It was, woo, the Rockets are frustrated, man. I mean, okay, Fred shoved him, shove, bump. All right, like I said. But afterwards, he already got tossed. I'm good with that. But then Fred was just like, Mark. He was calm. But then Ime got ejected. Ben Sullivan got ejected. Jalen Green got ejected. Man, it was an awful, awful ending, those final seconds of the game. You know, and let me just give everybody, you know, the family props, because Terry Rozier jumped in on him, man. Then Jalen came in and get Terry Rozier. And then Dylan, I'm surprised, wasn't the one getting it, because who was it who said it? Our man is usually the calm one, usually, but he wanted some of Tyler Hero. I mean, they had to be separated. He wanted some of Tyler Hero. But here it is, Justin said it. I mean, it's usually the chill one. He threw Tyler Hero down. So he lost his cool. I don't know what. I don't care what Tyler said to him. I really don't. But then, I mean, just tossed it. Just like took him, grabbed by the jersey and threw him to the floor. But that's, yes, good call here, Justin. I thought about this too. I thought about this. I'm waiting. Oh, I wish Jamon would. Hope Jamon chimes in later on or soon in the show, because Emmy does want that chippy culture. And who was it with The Athletic who described the Rockets as the modern NBA's version of the Bad Boys? I laughed out loud at that one. I was like, you have lost your damn mind comparing these Rockets to the Bad Boys. Please, please, please. But Brandon, man, good to see you in the conversation. Thank you very much. All that aside, clearly, this is true. Rockets do miss Tari Eason. No doubt. But man, and Tyler Hero was cooking like almost everybody. Any Rocket. He was cooking. He was warm. X-Ray, how you doing? Thank you for chiming in. But the skirmish in the final moments does not change the fact. Okay? It does not change the fact. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. Thank you, Justin. You said it. Thank you. I'm saying it. All right. But let me do it. Here we go. For the folks who just coming in, if you're new to the show, when I do this is my version. I'm old school. This is my version right here of the gas face. Okay? The Rockets shooting in the fourth quarter deserves multiple gas faces. So it was brutal. Because let me do this. KDC, how you doing? Where the family's back, the band is back together. But okay. Let me see if I can, the sheet I'm at right now. All right. No. But all right, let me go. I'm going to read off the Rockets shots in the fourth quarter. But just give me 1 second here. I'm going through the box score, the play-by-play. Man, what a fourth quarter. The Rockets 6 for 25 in the fourth quarter. 2 for 10 on twos. 4 for 15 on threes. They only attempted 2 free throws. 2. And those 2 free throws, sadly, happened early in the fourth quarter. Alpi made 2 free throws with 11:34 on the clock in the fourth quarter. The rest of the fourth quarter, the Rockets did not attempt a free throw. You have got to be kidding me. Here it is. After those 2 free throws. Miss. Can't wait more. Layup. Miss. Fred. 27-foot three-pointer. Made. Fred made a three-pointer. 26 feet. Miss. Alpi 9-footer. Made. Fred. 26-foot three-pointer. Miss. Cam. 18-foot turnaround. Made. Fred driving layup. Here come the bricks. And listen to the shots. Miss Dylan, 26-foot three. Miss Fred, 17-foot pull-up. Miss Dylan tip in. Miss Jabari, 26-footer. Miss Jalen, 28-footer. Miss Alpi, 27-footer. Miss Alpi layup. Miss Dylan, 23-foot three-pointer. Miss Fred, 26-foot three-pointer. Miss Jalen, 26-foot three-point step back. Miss Fred, 28-foot three-pointer. They did not make a bucket until Dylan made a driving layup. All those misses, 26-footer, 28-footer, 27-footer, 23-footer, 26-footer, 26-footer, 28-footer. What the hell is that? 10 straight missed threes. They were at one point in the fourth quarter 4 for 23 before Cam and Dylan made those 2 3-pointers in the closing seconds to get to 6 for 25. I mean, what the hell is this? Yes, ass. Just pure ass. That offense is ass and it's trash. Hey, Solo, I'm not mad at this selection, this suggestion. I mean, 2 free throws the first 26 seconds of the fourth quarter, and that's all they took from the foul line the rest of the fourth quarter. I maybe have to record it myself or find it. I'm sure there's audio of it. I want to add audio of someone of just yelling, brick, brick, brick. That was just trash. It was trash. And it got to a point, I'm sure Coach Spoelstra with the Heat and the Heat players. Hell, if this all they're going to do, let them keep jacking them up and missing, and we'll just chop the lead down and get ahead and win the game. Oh, come on, man. Brandon says it. The coach is okay with it. He's okay if they happen to make shots. It's like watching the Texans. Justin, I agree to a point with this statement. But also, it's on the players. And, Ime is not an offensive genius. Okay. No shock there. But it's on the players. Attack the basket. Attack the basket. Get into the paint. You have to realize you're on the court. If teams are okay with you taking threes, then it's up to you to do things they are not okay with. Get your ass in the paint. Get to the hoop. I mean, just over and over. And I like it with this statement right here from Brandon. If they happen to make shots, it was hoping and wishing these threes would go in. Jalen Green, what was Jalen Green before? He struggled in the first half, had a good third quarter. But for the game, Jalen was 6 for 20. Overall, 1 for 8 from 3. At least he attempted 7 free throws. Jalen attempted 7 of the Rockets' team 13 free throws. Alpi had 18 points, and this shows you numbers kind of lie. Alpi had 18 points, 18 rebounds, 6 assists. He shot 8 for 14 from the floor overall, but he did have 5 turnovers. And why in the hell did he decide to jack up that 3-pointer in the fourth quarter? I guess he didn't want to feel left out. When everybody else is jacking up threes and missing, he's like, hey, let me try one too. That's what that was. He only attempted 1 3 in the game, and it was in the fourth quarter. Why? Oh, man. They're in a funk right now. They're in a funk. They'll get out of it, but they are in a funk right now. And I know family, kinfolk from the previous Let's Talk Houston Rockets postgame show predicted the Rockets would win this game. A bounce back. They sure as hell didn't do it. Alpi in the fourth quarter, 0 for 4 from the floor. Dylan, 2 for 7. Jalen, 0 for 3. And all 3 of his shots were threes. Just ass. Fred, how you doing, man? Good to see you. WK, how you doing? Good to see you too. Yeah, let me put right here. Steve Adams had a good game. He played well. First 3 quarters, the center tandem for the Rockets was doing things. They played well. Well, Alpi was 7 for 7. He finished 8 for 14. 0 for 4 in the fourth. Woo. First 2 games of this 5-game homestand, 0-2. And blew both fourth quarters. Blew leads in the fourth quarter. And Jimmy Butler didn't make the trip. I mean, is this bad losses? And you would think on paper, Wednesday's game against the Luka-less Mavs favors the Rockets. Hell, the Mavs have a winning record without Luka this year. I think they're like 7-2 without Luka. Ooh. This is interesting right here from Brandon. Şengün had to shoot the 3 on purpose, not as last resort. That 3 he took in the fourth quarter made no damn sense. It's no sense at all. None. Just none. Ooh. KDC, I'm not sure. Team played bad. He deserved to win. But I kind of care less since we got our money's worth with the fight. I agree with this comment right here for sure. Teams get physical with Alpi in the fourth, and he doesn't adjust. I think he can. He just doesn't. And they started doing it, United, how you doing? Thank you for chiming in. Good to see the band back together, the family expanding. I like doing these post-game shows from home, after Rocket home games. And they might as well send Reed to the G League because Aaron Holiday is taking his minutes, and just might as well let Reed get some confidence. Yeah. But 2 free throws as a team in the fourth quarter. 2. None for 11 and a half minutes. An NBA team, none in the last 11 minutes, 34 seconds. All right. Tyler Hero, 27 points, 10 for 17 from the floor, including 3 for 7 from 3. And he missed 3 free throws, which is unlike him. Hell, he missed 8 free throws as a team. Rockets missed 2. Rockets were 11 for 13 from the free throw line. Only took 13 threes as a team. Damn, that's awful. He outscored the Rockets 15-9 in second chance points, 48-44 in the paint. Oh boy, there will be some fines from the get-togethers in the closing seconds of the game. Those with a 35 seconds left in the game. Brandon says Alpi needs to quit with all the flopping around. That stuff doesn't work in close games. He's going to find in the playoffs. Should they make it? They'll make the play in. I mean, teams around them are stubbing their toes too. The Warriors are struggling, But this loss, and I'm beginning to, Justin might be right. It's like the Rockets don't want to go to the basket. James Harden would get fouled. He'd draw contact. He'd make sure he get to the line. Two free throws in the fourth quarter. Two. And the Rockets don't shoot well from the outside consistently to take as many threes as they do. Well, Solo looking at the bright side. At least the Suns are losing, which means a better draft pick. But when, and be honest, when did y'all have doubts that the Rockets would win this game? When did the doubts first creep in? I mean, like I said, third quarter was promising. Well, much of the third quarter was promising. And then let me look at third quarter because that's when it started to unravel. Let's see. Third quarter. But yeah, when did y'all first have doubts about this being a dub for the Rockets? Tip off. Let's see. Rockets were up 10. 68-58 with 7:33 left in the third. After go figure, Jalen Green made 2 free throws. Then it grew to 12 with 5:19 left in the third. Jalen Green made a 3. And then, with 2:42 left in the third, Aaron Holiday scored a driving layup for a 77-67 Rockets lead. End of the third quarter, the lead was down to 1. 82-81. United said before the game, I had a feeling Rockets would lose. Man. Justin said when the fourth came, and it's always Fred that sparked the shooting of contested threes. I know, Justin. I know you. I know you hype about it now. De'Aaron Fox rumors heating up. Yep. Yep. And Justin, I think you said it already, but De'Aaron Fox to the Rockets. That if you're a GM, that does involve Jalen Green going to the Kings, right? If you're a GM, Justin, let me know. Uh-oh. Thrello said, when I saw Hero putting a man on skates in the first, he said out loud, I know how Hero would do the Rockets, and I mean, it was our only hope. Yeah. KDC says Rockets are fighting. We're trying to help NBA on its TV ratings problem. Man. But I mean, all right, let's say this. These 2 losses, obviously they count, clearly. And they sting because of how the Rockets lost. But after 32 games in the season, the Rockets are 21-11. Y'all would take that, right? When y'all are taking that, if somebody told y'all by the end of the calendar year 2024, the Rockets would be 21-11, right? Justin's, but Justin, you think the Kings would wait till the summer to trade De'Aaron Fox? Oh, Thrillo is confident. The Rockets' problems can be fixed by the Rockets, which is a good thing. And do tell, Thrillo, what are those fixable Rockets problems? What are they? Let me know. I'm curious what you think. And one more, salute to all of y'all for joining the conversation. I really do appreciate it. 2 for 2 in these post-game shows. I'm having fun doing. Oh, but when the Rockets were clanging all those threes, well, first, taking all those threes, I did say a couple times, bruh. Attack the basket. I was like, damn. Thudo says shot selection is killing the Rockets. How about they just can't shoot? Fox is an email guy. Top 5 in defensive rating among point guards, better shooter, speed, and takes to the basket to draw fouls. Just like Barkley said, as in Charles, they have the talent. They just don't play smart basketball. Is that fixable? I mean, can you learn to play smart basketball? Can that be taught to play smart basketball? Do the Rockets have the personnel to teach them to play smart basketball? Because it seems to me, damn. Like I said, at some point, you got to realize, players got to realize, if opponents are daring you or not, this okay with you shooting threes, jacking up threes. Stop jacking up threes. Do something different. Attack the basket. Get to the free throw line. Yeah, Thrillo, I'm kind of like Justin on this. What do you say? I'm not sure how many high IQ players the Rockets have on their team. I mean, because some of that because they're young, but but man, 21-11 after 32 games. That's a strong record. How many of y'all are surprised that the Rockets are 21-11 at this point of the season? Solo, you tossing in Fox. You've been a Booker guy for a while, you know. Brandon says, let me read this again. Let me see. Jalen, Fred, Reed plus pick for Fox, Werder, and Crowder. Ooh. Okay. Justin says folks want Cam to play more, but he only has one speed, and that's go. Don't see the IQ. But Thrillo says you don't need high IQ to play fundamental basketball. High IQ elevates your game. Wow. All right, Brandon. Let's go back to this. Your idea. Trading Fred and Jalen in a deal for De'Aaron Fox. What do y'all think about that? I think the wheels have to come off for them to do that, especially during the season. But Thrillo, he does say he does agree that the Rockets don't have many high IQ guys. Well, James, how are you doing, James? Good to hear from you. Do we have alternate Choke City jerseys for the rest? Well, they're 0 for 2 or 2 for 2, depending on your perspective. Boy. Going to take a lot of first-round picks. Yeah, and I'm not sure if Ime's ready to do that. Give up, Rafael ready to do that. Oh, KDC says, Justin, Fox is a superstar name, but in actual stats and efficiency, he and Fred are actually similar. He also says Fred's also only a couple years older than Fox. But he wouldn't mind. Fox just does not want to overpay. And Rockets losing in those Summit throwback jerseys. Fox is younger and taller. Brandon says, rather pay Fox what I'm paying Fred. Do y'all think Tillman, how would Tillman and Clutch Sports get along, Mr. Rich Paul, long term? How would they get along? Y'all think y'all would work long term? See, Thurlow answering my question. Y'all have really touched on my question. 21-11. Y'all would take that, right? Right? Thurlow says, wait until the summer, get a better idea of the landscape. They're still ahead of schedule. Fox gives more production than Fred. Justin going back with the stat. Fox defense rating is top 5 among point guards, and he shoots the 3 well. James says he'd offer Fred and Adams for Fox and whatever matches salaries, nothing more. Thrillo, let's see what Booker's talking about. I'd see the Suns trading Brad Beal before Devin Booker. That'd be their hope. And, Phoenix got to match salaries and stuff. So what salaries match the Rockets have that match Booker's salaries? Of Fred and something else for Booker? Ant-Man not going anywhere. United. He's not. He'll pay his fines for profane post games in a Minnesota uniform for a long, long time. So yeah, Justin with some wise words here. Sacramento doesn't know what they're doing, so they might take whatever. Yeah, well, yeah. Because Fox does become a free agent soon, and they don't want to lose him for nothing. Brandon says he would take 21-11. I just don't think it should be taken lightly. Windows that open fast, close fast. You have to take what opportunities exist. Yep. Both Fox and Fred have Clutch Sports as agents. It'd be a bit weird. Rich Paul might make Fox happy for coming to the Rockets, but Fred going to a worse team than the Kings. Yeah. All right. One more time for the folks who missed it. Rockets shooting in the fourth quarter. After Alpi made 2 free throws, 26 seconds into the fourth quarter. Here we go. Missed by Cam. Layup on a layup attempt. Missed by Fred on a 27-foot three-pointer. Fred made a 3, a 26-foot 3. Alpi missed a 9-foot turnaround. Fred made another 26-foot three-pointer. Cam missed an 18-foot turnaround shot. Fred made a driving layup. Dylan missed a 26-footer. Fred missed a 17-foot pull-up. Dylan missed the putback. Jabari missed a 26-footer. Jalen missed a 28-footer. Alpi missed a 27-footer. Then Alpi missed a layup. Dylan missed a 23-footer. Fred missed a 26-footer. Jalen missed a 26-foot step-back three-pointer. Fred missed a 28-footer. All that before Dylan made a driving layup. Then Dylan missed a turnaround 16-footer. Alpi missed a tip-in. Jalen missed a 27-foot three. And Dylan missed a 24-foot three. Woo! 6 for 25 in the fourth quarter. 4 for 15 from three. Travis Hunter chose Lil Wayne as a sports agent. All right. Interesting. Fourth quarter was a disaster. It was a disaster. Or as who was it? Was it Was it X-Ray? Summed it up saying the fourth quarter was ass. Yeah, it was. It was ass. Ass and trash. Yes. Good point. Drillo says, as long as Lil Wayne not doing his contract, he might be okay on that end. It's a scale contract, rookie contract. Yep, slide it. Fourth quarter was this is the concern. 2 games is not a trend. Blowing leads in the fourth quarter is just 2 games. So they got to stop it before it becomes a trend. Next opportunity, Wednesday against the Luka-less Dallas Mavericks. Yes, and I am too. I'm curious to see how they respond. Get to the free throw line. Attack the basket. Stop settling for threes. Because most of those threes that the Rockets jacked up in the fourth quarter, they did not come off a ball movement or cuts or collapsing the defense and kickouts. They just stood around high screen and chunked up threes. But KDC being thoughtful. Heat Wolves, they're not bad teams, yeah. So went 50-50. This is an inexperienced Rockets team. They're where he thought they'd be. Jay Mitch, thank you for chiming in. Good to hear you. Good to see you. Jay Mitch says Jalen Green is a very talented player and has potential, but he does not think he'll learn how to be consistent here in Houston. No worries, United. We all make mistakes. No worries at all about that. Justin says teams like to double Şengün in the fourth. You notice that? Yeah. It's like they know they will eventually shoot themselves out of the game. I think good teams are capitalizing on the Rockets just jacking up stuff. What was the stat? The Rockets have the second toughest schedule the rest of this season. So these last 50 games, they have the second toughest schedule in the league behind Memphis. We'll see how they do in these next 50 games. Let's see. I mean, hell, they go 30-20. They win 51 games. That sounds like Vernon. I could see that. Yeah. Vernon said he loves Amen and what he did, said to put his fine on his tab. You know, Rockets, are physical, playing physical, like the contact, like all that, like the toughness, the bad boy label, reputation that they're getting. They're not as good as the bad boys, but it's okay. But that took time too for them to become great. Some of y'all, or many of y'all, believe Rockets will make changes, should make changes to the team. Some of those changes involve getting De'Aaron Fox from the Kangs, and they're back to being the Kangs, not the Kings. Yeah, Rockets, hey, they did stand up for their teammates. That's good to see. There have been some teams where you see one person on an island, where his teammates are just like, yeah, man, whatever, you got it. You want to be by yourself, you're by yourself. Go ahead. That's my question, Jay Mitch. That's what I'm wondering. The question is, do the Rockets do it at the trade deadline or before, by the trade deadline, or wait until the offseason? What, Jay Mitch, would you like them to do? Make a deal, not make a splash trade now, between now and February, or wait till the summer? Thriller with the truth. Not good to be tough and sorry, though. They have to right the ship. All right. But yeah, Jay Mitch, I'm gonna give you the last statement and I'll wrap it up. United hates Hero. Why? He's a hell of a player. And let me see, he had a good all-around game too. Tyler Hero, 27 points, 6 boards, 9 assists. That's solid. Terry Rozier. What did Terry Rozier? I don't believe he made a shot in the second half. Let me see. Yeah. Terry Rozier was 0 for 8 from the floor in the second half. 0 for 8. 0 for 8, including 0 for 4 from 3. He missed a layup, claimed a couple of threes, and Miami still won. Jovic got it done for the Heat. He splashed that 3. Oh, all without Jimmy Butler. Justin, with how many players do the Warriors need, though? They got to fix their stuff. They had that dreaded players-only meeting, and they haven't won since that meeting. Go figure. H-Town Finest, how you doing? I'm about to wrap it up, man, but you see the fourth quarter? See all those bricks? All that clanging Rockets did? Those 10 straight missed threes? Well, Solo is having fun watching Rockets this season. The most fun watching Rockets. It's more fun than Silas era. Showing the replay of the Rockets players laughing on the bench. Jay Mitch with the answer. It depends on who we have interest in. If we have genuine interest in Fox, then I believe we should trade for him at the deadline and try to make a second round appearance in the playoffs. Well stated. All right. H-Town's Finest. When you saw the Rockets jacking up all those, I was about to ask you, jacking up all those threes, what were you thinking? I guess this is what you were thinking. We got to get a closer. 2 free throws by the Rockets in the fourth quarter. 2. And those 2 came in the first 26 seconds of the fourth quarter. Oh, boy. All right, everybody. That'll do it. on this edition of Let's Talk Houston Rockets. Thank you very much for your comments. Salute to all of you for chiming in. Rockets shot the ball like ass, and they deserve some more of the gas face. So I'm going to give it to them. Some more of it. And some more of it. But salute to my family, the comments and the questions here on this edition of Let's Talk Houston Rockets. We're going to do it again probably this Wednesday. I'm in college basketball mode now that conference play has started for all the conferences, but try to mix in a few. I like these post-game shows to get the immediate reaction from the fans on Let's Talk Houston Rockets. So everybody, be safe on New Year's Eve. If you're going out partying, celebrating, be smart, be safe. Don't get drunk and drive. There's too many ways for you to take care of yourself and have a friend drive your drunk ass home, take a Lyft, an Uber, something. Don't put your life at risk or someone else's life at risk because you had too much to drink and decided to drive home. Don't do that. Okay, please enjoy yourself. Have a good time. Come back here Wednesday so we can talk about the Rockets and the Mavs. I'm kind of curious to see which Rockets team is going to show up in the fourth quarter. But as always, thank you for taking time out of your routine, your schedule, to chop it up with me and your other cousins and kinfolk on these Let's Talk Houston Rockets shows. Until Wednesday, y'all know it. I'm proud to say it. And soon enough, on Wednesday, be another year. 31 going for the Houston Roundball review. Since 1994, the Houston Roundball review. Local name, global perspective. Y'all take care. Peace.
Game over.